Air travel has changed, and 2026 is the year airlines stopped being patient with cabin baggage. The carry-on mistake that once earned a polite warning is now triggering immediate rejection at the gate. What used to be close enough is now non-compliant. And travelers who haven't adjusted are paying for it in fees, delays, and missed connections. In this detailed breakdown, we're going deeper into the 10 major carry-on enforcement changes shaping air travel in 2026. And what they really mean for you. Before your next trip, understand this. Enforcement is no longer casual. It's systematic, automated, and tracked. Let's break it down carefully. Rule number 10. Carry-on size is now measured by machines, not opinions. In 2026, airlines have removed almost all human discretion from size enforcement. Standardized metal sizing cages and automated measurement frames are now installed at check-in counters, security areas, and even boarding gates. These devices are calibrated precisely to airline specifications. Your bag must slide in naturally, without pushing, squeezing, angling, or compressing. If it requires force, it fails. Important details travelers overlook: wheels count, handles count, hard shell ridges count, external pockets count, even if empty. Reinforced corner protectors count. Soft-sided bags that expand after packing are especially vulnerable. Many travelers buy airline-approved bags but forget that once fully packed, fabric bulges outward by half an inch or more. That half inch now matters. If your bag fails at the gate, it is immediately tagged for gate check, often at a premium fee that is significantly higher than prepaid checked baggage. And here's the key shift. Gate agents are monitored. They cannot override the measurement system. Rule number 9. Weight enforcement is now aggressive, especially internationally. For years, carry-on weight limits were rarely enforced outside certain regions. In 2026, that era is over. Digital scales are now common at international check-in counters, boarding gates for long-haul flights, regional aircraft boarding areas. Even if your bag fits dimensionally, exceeding the weight limit results in instant denial of cabin access. Common problem items: laptops and multiple chargers, camera bodies and lenses, gaming consoles, dense winter clothing, metal water bottles, professional equipment. Airlines justify this stricter enforcement for two main reasons: overhead bin, safety crew injury, prevention during lifting and turbulence. If your bag is overweight, your options are limited. Remove items on the spot, if possible. Check the bag immediately. There is no negotiation window. Rule number 8. Personal item definitions have tightened. A personal item must now fit fully under the seat in front of you, not partially. It cannot. Extend into legroom block aisle access. Press against seat frames. Protrude beyond seat support bars. Gate agents are now trained to visually assess personal items before passengers even scan their boarding passes. Oversized backpacks are one of the most common violations. Many travelers assume that if it's worn on the back, it qualifies. It does not. If your personal item exceeds the allowed size, it is reclassified as a carry-on. If that exceeds your cabin allowance, it triggers forced gate check. Airlines are also cracking down on bag stacking, placing small purses inside totes temporarily during boarding. If spotted, both items may be counted separately. Rule number 7. Expandable bags are being flagged. More frequently, expandable zippers were once seen as a smart packing feature. In 2026, they're a red flag. If the expansion zipper is open, even slightly, airlines may automatically classify the bag as oversized. Even when closed, if the bag appears bulging, misshapen, or overly stuffed, agents are instructed to measure it regardless of what the tag says. You are no longer allowed to compress the bag by hand to force it into a sizing cage. If it looks overpacked, it will likely be checked. This rule disproportionately affects budget airline passengers, short-haul routes, aircraft with limited overhead capacity. Rule number 6. Gate agents no longer have discretion. In previous years, elite frequent flyers or polite conversations could sometimes resolve borderline issues. In 2026, airlines have implemented strict compliance audits. Gate agents are performance-tracked monitored for rule consistency, penalized for unauthorized exceptions. Once a bag is marked non-compliant, the decision is final. Loyalty tier, credit card status, urgency, tight connections. None of these override system-based decisions. Airlines are prioritizing consistency over customer flexibility to speed up boarding and reduce disputes. Rule number 5. Electronics are triggering secondary inspections. Carry-ons packed with electronics are now one of the biggest delay risks. Common triggers include multiple laptops, drones, professional camera kits, large gaming consoles, high-capacity power banks, lithium battery. Enforcement is particularly strict in 2026. Airlines now enforce maximum battery capacity limits, quantity restrictions, proper storage requirements. Loose lithium batteries stored improperly are one of the leading causes of carry-on confiscation. In some cases, if electronics exceed allowed battery regulations, the entire bag may be denied cabin access. Security clearance does not guarantee airline approval. Rule number 4. Liquid enforcement has tightened again. Many travelers assumed liquid rules would gradually relax. Instead, enforcement has intensified. Liquids, gels, aerosols, and creams exceeding allowed limits are now frequently causing rejection at both security and boarding. Even duty-free liquids can be rejected if seals are broken, receipts are missing, packaging does not meet transit requirements. Multiple containers that are individually compliant can still cause issues if combined volume exceeds thresholds. Airlines and airport security are coordinating more closely than before. A bag cleared at security may still be inspected visually at the gate. Connecting international flights are where most surprises occur. Rule number 3. Aircraft type is now a major factor. One of the most overlooked changes in 2026 is aircraft-specific enforcement. Smaller planes, particularly regional jets, have significantly reduced overhead bin capacity. A carry-on approved on a wide-body aircraft may not fit on a regional connection. Airlines are not obligated to accommodate bags that meet general policy but exceed aircraft limitations. Late boarding groups are especially vulnerable. If overhead space runs out, mandatory gate checking begins immediately. Rule number 2. Loyalty status. No longer shields. You frequent flyer status once offered flexibility. In 2026, enforcement is standardized across. Economy passengers, business class travelers, elite status members, premium card holders, safety and compliance policies now override loyalty perks. Airlines have prioritized uniform enforcement to reduce boarding delays and customer disputes. Status may improve boarding position, but it will not override size or weight violations. Rule number 1. Gate check fees are now intentionally expensive. The most costly mistake in 2026 is assuming problems can be solved at the gate. Gate check fees are often significantly higher than standard checked baggage fees. Prepaid baggage options. Airlines use these higher fees as a deterrent. Once your bag is rejected, you are not given time to reorganize. The bag is tagged immediately. It is sent to the cargo hold. This increases risks of missed connections, delays, mishandled baggage. Avoiding last-minute rejection is now one of the most important travel strategies. The bigger picture. Why this is happening. Airlines cite 3 main reasons for strict enforcement: faster boarding times, reduced crew injuries, limited overhead space on modern aircraft. With record passenger loads and tighter turnaround schedules, airlines are eliminating variability. Flexibility slows boarding. Strict systems speed it up. And in 2026, speed wins. Final advice for travelers: to avoid problems, measure your bag fully packed, including wheels. Weigh your carry-on at home. Avoid expandable mode entirely. Confirm aircraft type for all connecting flights. Verify lithium battery capacity limits. Keep liquids strictly within allowed quantities. Pay for checked baggage early if uncertain. Air travel is no longer forgiving when it comes to cabin baggage. Preparation is now mandatory, because in 2026, your carry-on isn't judged by intention. It's judged by compliance, and compliance is non-negotiable.